All right, I'm on the phone here with JD and Michael, and they use the resources at pursuegod.org to do mentoring over the phone. First, JD, let's start with you. How did you get connected with Michael in mentoring?
Well, it's been a long process in my own personal training and being mentored without knowing I was being mentored. It finally dawned on me that maybe I was at that point in my walk where I needed to start mentoring somebody. And I went to the church and they found someone that was sort of in my same position looking for a mentor or maybe to be mentoring as well. And so they got us together to sort of start working this out, see how we can do it. Given our age difference, it works really well as far as me being the mentor and him being the mentoree.
Yeah, so JD, you've been following God a few more years than Michael has. Michael's kind of a newer believer, a couple years, right, Michael?
Yes, not even a couple of years, probably almost a couple of years now, about a year and a half, but fairly new believer, absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. And so how did you decide to do it over the phone? Why not in person?
The first time we met, we did it in person, but we decided to do it over the phone because it was going to be, for us, easier, more convenient, because I have my wife and two boys. JD has his wife and his two children, so we both have a lot going on at home. So doing it over the phone was going to allow us to get together, per se, on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And I travel every week. Yeah, and I travel every weekend.
Okay, so this first step, it says, how to mentor over the phone. Step number 1, it just says schedule it. So JD, how did you guys decide to schedule it, and how often do you guys meet on the phone?
That's a good question because I think schedule is very important, picking the right time. I'm not sure how we came up with Monday, to be honest with you. It obviously wasn't football season, but Monday nights seemed to be a good time when we picked after his kids went down, which was about 8. I think we tried it earlier the first week, Michael, and then we realized the kids not in bed yet, it wasn't as good because Michael's kids are young. And so we came up with it as soon as they went down, which is right about 8:30. And we do it every week. We've missed once in our last few months. That was my fault because I had to travel.
Yeah. So, and then how long do you guys typically talk on the phone when you get on the phone call at 8:30 or whenever? How long does that usually last?
Go ahead.
I'd say it lasts probably, I'd say an hour, like 45 minutes to maybe almost 60 minutes.
No, that's
the
good.
range we fall into.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think it's good for people to realize it doesn't have to go an hour. It doesn't have to go 90 minutes. Even on the phone, it can be a little bit easier to, go for 45 minutes and not feel so bad about it because you didn't have to travel and you can get right to the point. So it says step number 2, find a topic. And so, Michael, talk us through, how do you guys pick your topics, and talk us through how that works?
Finding a topic, we kind of shift the responsibility, or at least that's what we've been doing maybe for the past month or so. I'll choose a topic, and then the next one, JD will choose a topic. I know personally when I find a topic, sometimes I'll try to find stuff that's relevant to what's going on in recent events in America, or if there's something I feel like I need to learn more about as a Christian, and if I need to explore more and kind of have that guidance from my mentor. That's another method I'll use in finding a topic.
Yeah, and then step 3, it's pretty simple. Just 3 simple steps, as it just says flex, and that's of course referring to the flex method for how you do this over the phone. And JD, can you just explain real quick what that means? How do you guys actually pull this off when you get on the phone?
We usually don't have a topic picked the week before. Whoever's turn it is to picks it during the week and send out a text and says, "Here, let's do this link." And they tend to be links off of the pursuegod.org site. So occasionally we've done other stuff, I think. No, we've always done it right on the site. And then it's important that we both get into it as best we can, put a little effort into it so we know what's going on and we're up to speed on it. And I have my cheat sheet in front of me for what flex is. I can't remember what.
Yeah, so it's just that method. You're so used to it, you don't even remember it. Find a topic, learn about it on your own. You know, kind of prep.
I was going the right direction. I just couldn't say the right word.
And then you explore it together when you get on the phone. And so how did JD, from the mentor's perspective, is it helpful that Michael is coming to those conversations already with the topic in mind? He's already got some thoughts. He's already seen that video.
It's a huge difference. Yeah, it helps us go right to it. And generally, our conversations start out with just catching up with what's going on in our lives, and then but being prepared allows us, once we're ready to start, just jump right into it. We don't have to just go over what was in there or rehash anything. He just tells me exactly what he saw in 2 to 3 minutes, and then we break it down together, and then we go over the questions real quick.
So, Michael, does JD typically have you sort of set up the conversation and summarize the topic?
Yeah, he'll kind of put the ball in my court. Pretty much ask me, just summarize what it was about. That's usually I'll have my cheat sheet in front of me. Like, I'll put the topic points in my own words so I can understand them a little bit better myself. But yeah, he'll have me set it up, and then we'll kind of dissect it from there and answer the questions and kind of wrestle through some of the harder ones together and kind of explore the topic together.
Yeah, and that's good. And I think that's, it's really simple. I think for a lot of people that are starting to get into the resources and learning how to become a mentor, I'm a big fan. I know I do a lot of my mentoring over the phone too. It's just, especially for guys like JD and Michael, I think it's valuable to know that there's more ways than one to do this. You don't always have to get together, because a lot of times then you just don't end up meeting. So mentoring over the phone, I think, is a great method. I think those 3 simple steps: schedule it, find a topic, and don't forget to use that method for going through those resources at pursuegod.org. And JD and Michael, thanks for walking us through that.
Thank you.